Hello everyone. Today we are going to start our next chapter, our environment. We have heard the word environment very often as it is being used on television, newspapers and the people around us. Now let's see what is meaning of word environment. Environment are circumstances, objects, conditions by which we are surrounded. Environment includes all the circumstances, objects, conditions by which we are surrounded. The earth is what we all have in common. So it's our responsibility to take care of earth as well as environment of the earth. Everything which surrounds us is collectively called environment. But we have heard that environment is not same as it was earlier. This is because waste materials are being added to environment by various activities. Industrialization has led to change in the quality of environment because many wastes are being added into the environment by various industries. Now let's discuss effects of adding waste to environment. Human activities produce a lot of waste material which are thrown carelessly into the environment. All these materials which are thrown into the environment, they causes air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. The wastes which are thrown by human beings into environment, they create air pollution, water pollution and soil pollution. Wastes are of two types, biodegradable and non-biodegradable wastes. As you know already, biodegradable wastes are those which are decomposed into simpler forms by microorganisms. Microorganisms can convert complex wastes into simpler forms. These biodegradable wastes are vegetable peels, leather, paper, etc. Now let's discuss non-biodegradable wastes. These are those waste materials which are not decomposed into simpler substances by microorganisms. Microorganisms are unable to decompose waste into simpler substances. Such wastes are called non-biodegradable materials and it includes plastics, synthetic fibers and insecticides. Non-biodegradable substances are inert and they simply persist in environment. It means ऐसी waste किसी चीज़ के साथ react नहीं करती हैं. Microorganisms भी उनको simple substance में convert नहीं कर पाते हैं और ये environment में as such रहती हैं. So that's why they are damaging our environment because they remain as such in environment. They persist in environment for long time and may harm the various members of ecosystem. Our next topic is ecosystem. Here we have used the word ecosystem, that non-biodegradable materials may harm members of ecosystem. Now let's study what is ecosystem. All the interacting organisms in an area together with non-living constituents of the environment form an ecosystem. It means all the living organisms. एक जगह पर जितने भी लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स रह रहे हैं वो आपस में इंटरेक्शन तो करते ही हैं, इसके साथ साथ वो अपने इन्वायरमेंट के नॉन लिविंग कंपोनेंट्स के साथ भी इंटरेक्शन करते हैं. दैट लिविंग एंड नॉन लिविंग कंपोनेंट्स ऑफ अ पर्टिकुलर एरिया टुगेदर फॉर्म इकोसिस्टम. व्हाट इज एन इकोसिस्टम? Ecosystem represents an area where living organisms are interacting with non-living components of environment also. Let's take example. Before discussing examples and types of ecosystem, let's study components of ecosystem. Ecosystem has two components, biotic components and abiotic components. It consists of living organisms. Biotic components consist of living organisms. It's clear from name, biotic. Bio means life. So these are those components of an area which are living. Plants present in an area, animals, humans, and microorganisms present in a particular area are known as its biotic component. Abiotic component. Biotic means living and abiotic means non-living. It consists of physical factors like temperature, rainfall, wind, soil, minerals, air. Abiotic components of an ecosystem include non-living substances like soil, mineral, temperature, rainfall, wind, etc. Now let's discuss type of ecosystem. We are living in a cities. Cities are also type of ecosystem. But cities are made by man. So it is an artificial ecosystem. There are two types of ecosystem. Natural ecosystem and artificial ecosystem. Ecosystem that exist in nature are known as natural ecosystem. It's very simple. वो ecosystem जो nature में अपने आप exist करते हैं, they are known as natural ecosystem. For example, forest, ponds, lakes. ये सारी चीज़ें nature में अपने आप exist करती हैं. So that's why they are known as natural ecosystem. Forest में रहने वाले animals. If human beings are living in forest, then they are also part of that particular ecosystem. All animals, microorganisms, plants and animals living in a particular area form ecosystem along with the non-living components also. फॉरेस्ट में जितने भी लिविंग एनिमल्स हैं वो इकोसिस्टम का बायोटिक पार्ट बनाएंगे. सॉइल, वाटर, मिनरल, एयर, टेम्परेचर वो फॉरेस्ट इकोसिस्टम का एबायोटिक पार्ट बनाएंगे. एवरी इकोसिस्टम इज मेड अप ऑफ टू पार्ट्स, बायोटिक कंपोनेंट एंड एबायोटिक कंपोनेंट. दीज आर थ्री डिफरेंट इकोसिस्टम. फॉरेस्ट एक अलग इकोसिस्टम है, पॉन्ड इज डिफरेंट एंड लेक इज डिफरेंट. एज दे अकर इन नेचर, सो दीज ecosystems are known as natural ecosystem. Now let's discuss man-made ecosystem or artificial ecosystem. Artificial ecosystem are garden, park, crop field, fish, aquarium, etc. These are gardens, parks, crop fields जहाँ हम खेती करते हैं, agriculture करते हैं, fish aquarium. All the cities are also made by man, so they are also artificial ecosystem. Now let's revise components of ecosystem. Ecosystem has two parts, biotic component and abiotic components. Now there is further classification for biotic components. Biotic components can be classified as following. Biotic components may include producers, consumers and decomposers. Biotic components may include producers, consumers and decomposers. Producers are green plants which can do photosynthesis. Consumers are animals which are dependent on producers. Decomposers are microorganisms of a particular area which help to decompose dead plants and animals. Now, consumers can be further divided into four types. Here we are discussing components of ecosystem. There are two types of components, biotic and abiotic. Biotic means living, abiotic means non-living. Living components are further divided into three parts. Producers like green plants which can do photosynthesis, consumers which are dependent on producers directly or indirectly, and third component is decomposer. Decomposers are all microorganisms like bacteria and fungi which can decompose dead plants and animals. Consumers are further divided into four types. Consumers may be herbivores, carnivores, omnivores and parasites. Herbivores are those consumers which eat only plants. So herbivores are directly dependent on plants. Carnivores are those animals which do not eat plants but they eat those animals which are herbivores. Carnivores are those animals which do not eat plants directly but they eat herbivores. So carnivores are indirectly dependent on plants. Next is omnivores. Omnivores are those animals which eat both plants as well as carnivores. Omnivores eat herbivores as well as carnivores. Parasites. Parasites are those organisms which take their food from living organism. They survive on or they are dependent on any other living organism. So herbivores eat plant, carnivores eat those animals which are herbivores, and omnivores are human beings. Human being can eat vegetables as well as various type of meat. Fish are also eaten by humans. So human beings are omnivores. And parasites are those organisms which obtain their food from living body of another organism. Like Cuscuta is a plant which cannot do photosynthesis. It is dependent on another plant for its food. So Cuscuta is a parasite. Now let's discuss producers. All green plants and certain blue-green alga which have chlorophyll in them. Some blue-green alga have chlorophyll in them, so they can do photosynthesis and can produce food. By photosynthesis, they come under the category of producers. All green plants and some blue-green alga which are capable of doing photosynthesis are known as producers. Consumers are those organisms which consume food produced by producers, that is plants, directly or indirectly. Consumers are those organisms, either they eat plants or they eat other animals which take plants directly. So types of consumers: herbivores eat green plants only, carnivores eat animals only, omnivores eat both herbivores and carnivores. One of the common example of omnivores is human being. And parasites are those organisms which feed on other living organisms. Like common example of parasite plant is Cuscuta. Now let's discuss decomposers. These are the microorganisms such as bacteria and fungi that break complex organic substances into simple inorganic substances. Complex organic substances मीन्स जब ऑर्गेनिजम्स डेड हो जाते हैं तो उनकी बॉडीज़ को ये सिंपल सब्सटेंसेस में कन्वर्ट करते हैं. बॉडीज़ के अंदर जो कंपाउंड हैं दे आर नोन एज ऑर्गेनिक, और जब ये सिंपल कंपाउंड्स में ब्रेक हो जाते हैं देन दीज कंपाउंड्स आर नोन एज इनऑर्गेनिक कंपाउंड्स. These inorganic compounds go into soil and are used up by plants again. So, in order to understand interaction between all the components of biotic part of ecosystem, we can draw this chart. Producers are taken by consumers. When consumers are died, their bodies are decomposed by decomposers. They release nutrients, that is simple inorganic substance, which go into the environment, and from soil they are again taken up by the producers. Some plants they also die, so dead plants are also decomposed by decomposers.